Today on the Millennial Weight Loss Podcast, we're going to be talking about why bargain shopping when you want help on your health and weight loss journey is a terrible idea. I'm Pete Weintraub. I'm a permanent weight loss specialist, and you're watching or listening to the Millennial Weight Loss Podcast. Guys, so first off, happy Monday. If you're new to the show, this show is for millennials who have 50 or more pounds to lose and they're sick and tired of being judged by friends, family, co-workers, significant others, you name it, and you're ready to make that healthy change. You just need a little knowledge and motivation to get you going in the right direction. That's what I'm here for. So again, like I said, I am Pete Weintraub. I am a permanent weight loss specialist. I have 7 different fitness and nutrition certifications, 10 years working in the health and fitness industry, and a sustained weight loss of 100 pounds. And I am a millennial. I turned 30 in a few months, so I am 29 years old as of the recording of this, and I'm here to help you make that change. Now today, like I said, we're going to talk about why bargain shopping for your health and weight loss journey when you're looking for help is not a good idea. This isn't the type of business where that works. So my price is my price because unlike a lot of personal trainers, nutritionists, whatever, I'll just focus on one side of the equation. I focus on the permanent weight loss pyramid. We focus on your mindset. Why are you turning to junk food, sugary, or alcoholic beverages to make yourself feel better? We get into what you need to do nutritionally in order to lose weight. And while yes, there are some certain standard things that I feel everybody should do, everybody's a little different. Some people can be a little more liberal with their eating, some people can't. So we figure that out pretty early on. Sleep, we make sure that you're getting a good amount of sleep. Let's face it, a lot of us, myself included, struggle with sleep. Sleep, if I had to say there's any aspect of the pyramid that I'm deficient in, it's sleep. I do my best, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I am an entrepreneur. I do have my own issues, and sometimes it keeps me up at night. It happens. But lastly, there's fitness too, and I go over each and every step of that pyramid so that I can get my clients the best results. So if you're investing in the stock market or in real estate or in anything to better your bottom line, obviously, you're not going to pay something you cannot afford. So I want to preface everything by saying that if you can't afford something, just don't do it. There's so many free resources. The only issue with that being, obviously, if you type how to lose weight into Google or onto YouTube, you're going to get a million different answers to the same question, and many of them are going to contradict one another. There's so many different people out there who say this is the best way, that's the best way, and I'm a little bit different in that I don't prescribe everyone to just one standard way of doing things. We find what works for you, and then we just keep you there. And then when you reach your goals, by that point, you've made it part of your lifestyle. It takes 66 days to form a habit, so just over 2 months. So if we were to work together for about 2 months, you have the habits down that you need in order to succeed. Now, getting back, so if you're bargain shopping for anything, even if it's a product or service. Unfortunately, when it comes to services, products sometimes are a dime a dozen. If you go to the grocery store and you want soap, for example, like hand soap, most of them are exactly the same. There's really no difference. They may smell a little different, they may look a little different, but at the end of the day, you look at the ingredients, they're essentially the same thing. So ultimately, we're not going to BJ's. We're not going to Costco. We're not going to a grocery store with deals. We're not buying the 3 for $10 thing or whatever it is. That's not how service-based businesses work. Fortunately and unfortunately, when you do want a service, and in this case, you want someone to help you to lose weight and to get healthy, just like if you were to hire a lawyer or get a doctor or something like that, the rates for the better people are higher than the rates for either the mediocre or even the subpar people. And the reason those people charge less is because either they don't have the experience, they don't have the knowledge, or both, or they're just not that good. And they're just looking to get in the door and beat out people who are just shopping for price. Now, price should not be your number one motivator. Again, if you can't afford a service in the first place, don't get a service in the first place. You know, look into who you're going to be investing your money and your time with, and you got to see what they bring to the table. And I already mentioned a few parameters that you should look for if you're looking for help losing weight. And the first thing is experience. And that's not just how many years in the industry or in the field, but also, do they have any personal experience doing what you want to accomplish? If you're looking to lose weight, like myself, I've lost 100 pounds and I've kept it off. So I can really help you because I've been there, I've done that. If you're watching this, you're 50 or more pounds overweight, I've been there, I've done that. Not just personally, but I've helped other people do it too. So clearly, what the approach that I take to this works. You also want education. So like I said before, I have 7 different fitness nutrition certifications. A lot of these guys or gals, they either have one or none. They may just look good. They may just like to work out. They may just know a little bit about nutrition because I read a book somewhere. I've read many books. I've read many studies. I've even gotten certified in fitness nutrition through the National Academy of Sports Medicine. There's a lot of time and research and study that went into this for myself and for a lot of people out there. I'm not just doing this to have you bark up my tree, but you need to look into education as well. If they're not certified, a lot of states don't require trainers or certain types of nutritionists to be certified. So you got to watch out for that. Look for where that comes from. Ultimately, it's not the be-all, end-all, but it's certainly helpful if they have a combination of education and experience. And also, obviously, they have to be professional and they have to be tailored to your needs. A lot of people today, because of the internet, because of how easy it is to automate things, a lot of people want to give a one-size-fits-all model to everybody, and that doesn't work for everybody. That's why I tell a lot of people, even if they're just looking to get into shape, Beachbody On Demand and some of these other DVD or bodybuilding.com programs, it's one-size-fits-all. They may tell you, okay, lower the weight if you're weaker, or here's a way to modify this exercise, but ultimately it's the same thing. You're going towards the same end goal as everybody else. And while, yes, a lot of these programs are great if you're generally healthy and you're generally athletic and you're generally fit, but a lot of people aren't. A lot of people have movement deficiencies. A lot of people have hormonal deficiencies that will prevent them from losing weight from a nutritional perspective that need to be addressed. We need to figure out what those are. So just because you're doing something that's cheaper and that's well-branded and well-respected, I use air quotes if you're listening, in the marketplace, doesn't mean it's the best solution for you. So when you're looking to invest in somebody to help you on this journey, to help you lose weight, understand how to make better choices, understand the best form of exercise or best forms of exercise for you, you need to find someone who you resonate with, someone who not only has the education but the experience, both personal and professional, so that you can make the best decision possible. And again, this isn't just to have you bark up my tree. A lot of people in the industry now are just going lower and lower and lower and lower in price. And I get it, lower barrier to entry. I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that with me in just a second. But they stay there. And they stay there because they know they're not the best strategy and want to beat out people who are better than them just on the price. And they don't tend to have clients last that long because they're not treating it seriously. They're paying the bare minimum for a subpar service from somebody who's not well educated, who doesn't have the experience, who doesn't care about them outside of when they meet or when they're on the phone or however their arrangement works. So make sure if you're going to invest in your health and your weight loss journey, you're going to hire someone to help you, please make sure that they resonate with you, that they have the education and the experience, and that they're going to take the time for you. So on that note, guys, I want to give you a lower barrier entry with me. A lot of us who are still trying to save up money or maybe are barely scraping by, it's very difficult, but you know you need the help. And I want to get you in the door for just $1 a day. So the offer that I'm having is in the description below. It's weightlossbypete.com/coach. It's also listed out here. Basically, the way that it works is you go there, you're going to prepay for the 30 days. So $30 for 30 days, $1 a day. And what you're going to get the first week, you're going to sync up on MyFitnessPal. You're going to log your food as normal for the first week. Trust me, there's a method to my madness. Then you're going to do a dietary analysis, which I'm going to prepare. Basically, it's a 2 to 3 page report reviewing what you're doing well, what you're not doing well, any healthy substitutes you can make so that you don't feel like you're missing out. And then from week 2 on, I'm going to coach you every day, giving you a daily accountability on what you ate the day before, and again, giving you personalized recommendations. If something that's not great slips through the cracks, I'm going to give you an adequate substitute from either a healthy brand or maybe a healthy recipe that you can utilize so that you don't feel like you're missing out. So to start off, all you got to do, again, go to weightlossbypete.com/coach, prepay, fill out the health questionnaire, set up your setup call. We'll get you started. So thanks so much for checking us out, guys. Again, this is Pete Weintraub, Permanent Weight Loss Specialist. We're going to come back at you on Wednesday. I decided 3 shows a week is enough right now, which are my allergies flaring up last week and my schedule. It's been a little hectic. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday are the best days for me to be able to give you a good quality show, and that's the way that I like to do it going forward. So for that, signing off. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Come back at you on Wednesday. Have a good one.